6 teaspoons looks like, okay? So it's here inside the container, and you can see, like, this is 1 teaspoon. So see, and this is a tiny spoon. See my spoon? So that's a tiny spoon, but it's a teaspoon size, okay? That is a teaspoon. So you can see I'm kind of even shaking it. So it's not like a big heaping spoon, okay? So it's basically just a teaspoon here. 6 of these is what the American Heart Association says is allowable for a female, okay? 6 teaspoons a day. The average American, guys, eats a lot more than that, okay? The average female will eat 4 times this amount, okay? So the average American female is getting 4 times the amount of this 6 grams of sugar, okay? So again, and this is from the American Heart Association, and the thing is that with the American Heart Association is really trying to educate people on sugar, because now we're more aware of sugar and heart disease, right? Sugar and heart disease. Are you familiar with that? If you're familiar with that, you know, and if you're not, I'm letting you know now that sugar is now a cause of heart disease, and so they're working to educate people on that. So let's keep moving. So 9 teaspoons. Men are allowed a little bit more. All right, so men are allowed 9 teaspoons, and that almost makes this little container, okay, almost completely full here. So let me show you that. Okay, so you can see that it's almost completely full. You really can't see. I'm going to show you a demonstration in a minute, but basically it is all the way up here, okay? So that's the amount that a male is allowed for one day, all right, is 9 teaspoons. Now, I will tell you that, again, men are getting 4 times this amount too, and it's very easy, because when we look at some of the foods out there and sodas and things like that, you're going to realize how it's so easy to get more than that. All right, so the first thing we're going to look at is we're going to look at a juice. All right, so let's say that we have a juice, like an apple juice, okay, 16 ounces of apple juice, orange juice, maybe grapefruit juice. Are you guys familiar with like the Tropicana juices that you buy in the convenience store? Okay, those are usually about 16 ounces, okay? So this is 16 ounces. It's just in a different size glass, all right, just in a different size glass. But I'm going to show you, and I'm going to tell you, because I've already looked it up, that 16 ounces of apple juice, guys, has 52 grams of sugar. 52 grams of sugar. So that is a lot of sugar. I'm sure you'd agree. And most sodas, guys, have the same amount. Because a lot of people think if they switch to juice or fruit juice that they're doing something healthy for themselves. But you're really not, okay? So you're really not doing anything healthy for yourself by drinking fruit juice. You really need to try to squeeze your own juice, or it's better just to even eat a piece of fruit if at all possible. Because when we're getting 52 grams of sugar in one 16 to 20 ounce or so Tropicana fruit juice, that's way too much. I'm going to show you right now how much that is. Let's see how I'm going to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pour it back into this container so you can kind of see. This is like a salt shaker. Actually, I'm going to use this one. Okay, so I'm going to pour it into here, and we're going to count this out. Now, there is 4 grams of sugar in 1 teaspoon. 4 grams. So if I ate a teaspoon of sugar, that's 4 grams, okay? So that's the amount of sugar you're getting in 1 teaspoon, all right? So that's quite a bit of sugar that you're getting. So I'm going to be able to show you through the demonstration how much sugar is in your glass of grapefruit juice or apple juice is what we were saying, okay? So that is going to be, guys, 13 teaspoons, okay? That yogurt, if you're getting the one that doesn't have the fruit added, that would be about, with the fruit, it's going to be, yeah, it can be the max amount. So I'm going to show you guys that in just a second. So here's 1 teaspoon. Check it out. Let me just do this pretty quickly here. So we've got to get 13 teaspoons in this glass, okay? So here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. I'm spilling just a little bit of that because I'm doing this kind of fast. Here's 4, okay? Check it out. We're going to 13. Count down with me, guys. Here's 5. Count down with me. Here's 6. Goodness gracious, look how full it's getting already. So that's 6. That's a max amount for women, okay? Here's 7. Now you see why women are getting 4 times the amount. Here's 8. 9. Okay, 9. Look how full that is. 10, and that was a skimpy 10. 11. Goodness gracious, 12, guys, and here's 13 coming up. Check it out. There's 13 right there. Now look at that, guys. Can you believe that? This is the amount of sugar, okay, in one apple juice. One apple juice or orange juice, they're all about the same that you're buying at the store, okay? That's why I recommend for people to fresh squeeze and you know, squeeze your own orange juice, squeeze, you know, your own fresh fruit juice, especially oranges is really good, okay? So that is a lot, guys. That is 13 grams of sugar, or 13 teaspoons, 52 grams of sugar. So this would be, and I'll be showing some other demonstrations later as we get closer, especially I'm going to try to do some on candy bars and things like that so people know for Halloween, all right, how much you're getting just in the little bars, all right? So this is the amount of sugar. So you can imagine, check this out, guys. Let me get an empty cup here. Imagine if you were drinking a soda, okay, or drinking a glass of orange juice, a full glass of apple juice or orange juice, and you were just, and that's what you would be doing. You would just be drinking this. Look at all this sugar. Look at that. That's what's going into your body. You might as well just pour that into your body, and it's still coming. Look, guys, it's still coming. It's still coming. There's still more. There it is. Okay, that's a lot. It's really shocking. I think it's shocking, and I hope you do too. So let's move on to the next one, okay? Because I want to go ahead and talk about the Greek yogurt, because this one's really important, because a lot of people think that Greek yogurt is great and that there's no problem with Greek yogurt because that it's yogurt, right? All right, so and it's Greek yogurt and it has a lot of protein. Well, first of all, if you get the Chobani yogurt and you get the one that has with fruit, so you can see this has peaches, then you know, you're going to be getting some added sugar. So what I encourage you guys to do is to buy a plain yogurt and then slice up your own fresh fruit and then eat it that way, because you're going to be getting a lot less sugar, a lot more just natural sugar and not the added sugars, because this is a little bit high. So it says there's 19 sugars in this, guys. And the reason there's 19 sugars in it is because of this puree type flavoring that they use to make it taste like peach, okay? So that is the added sugar. Yeah, it's unbelievable, right? 19 sugars. So if it has 19 grams of sugar, then that was going to be, let's see. Okay, that's going to be about 5 to 6 spoonfuls, okay, of sugar. So check it out, guys. I'm going to show you how much sugar is in this. So here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because remember, each teaspoon has 4 grams. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And how many does it say? 19. Okay, so 17, 18, 19. So we won't do quite a full teaspoon here, so that's 1 gram less, okay? So here is the amount of sugar. You can't see it. I'm going to have to re-pour it into this cup so you can, again, see because it's so white, okay? Okay, fruit is great, but if all you're eating is fruit and you're getting too much fruit sugar, that could be a problem too. Okay, so you guys, check it out. So here's the amount. So remember, we said there was 19 grams of sugar in here. This is the amount of sugar, unless you're eating plain yogurt, all right, that you're going to get. So check it out. Look at this. That's the amount of sugar in the Greek yogurt. And that's still a lot. I mean, that to me is like, that's a lot. Look. Can you see? And I'll pour it out one more time, because when you pour it through the camera, you can really see better. That's the amount of sugar right there. It's a lot, okay? All right. So that is awesome. And guys, again, if you did buy some of these, because these are really good and I've eaten them before, try to just, you know, take out the fruit now and don't eat that. Because again, it says fruit on the bottom, and then, but it's definitely still got some, you know, some other stuff in it. I would just get the plain. I would get the plain yogurt and add my own fruit, okay? And you can get plain yogurt that doesn't have any sugar added, and just use that. Maybe put a little bit, just a few, a handful of granola or nuts on it or something like that. So there's other things you can add that will change the consistency, the texture, and the flavor by not eating the fruit. And if you do just eat plain, then that is great too. Okay, so let's move on to the last one that we're going to do for today. And that is ketchup. So who likes ketchup? Anybody out there like ketchup? So this is one of those packs of ketchup. You can see it's still a squeeze pack, but it's not the traditional kind that you see that you tear and are in a little packet. But this is one of those that's kind of, see, it's like this, okay? So it's still, you know, there's about 2 big teaspoons in here of ketchup, I would say. But in this amount, and I looked it up, this is 0.95 ounces, okay? Yeah, I know. Well, let me explain to you why it's black. And I know when I saw that, and it's also stuck on this, I thought, what is that? Because I had this demo for a while, okay? And I was like, what is that? Because it was stuck on this too. And I was like, ooh, what is that? Okay? It is old. It's very old. But guys, if it's turning, when air gets to it, if it's turning like this, that's not good. Okay? So again, first of all, this just isn't healthy for us anyway. But let me show you how much sugar is in it. So you've seen these packs before. So they're about that full. Okay? And this should be red. It was red. And it's kind of, so what happened was somehow it got squished and it kind of leaked out a little bit. It's the caramel coloring. Exactly. Okay? Yeah, so it's just, you know, unnatural flavorings and stuff in here too. But let me show you guys how much sugar is in that pack of ketchup, okay? Because I could easily eat 2 or 3 of those packs of ketchup. Okay? I know. And wait till I show you another day my 3-year-old and 7 months hamburger that I still have. Okay, check it out, guys. Here's 1 teaspoon. I need to level that off a little bit. There's 1 teaspoon. Here's 2 teaspoons. Okay, because I already looked all this up. And then here's 3 teaspoons. So that amount of ketchup has all of this sugar in it. Okay, so basically, I'm telling you, and that's why I had it in this little bag, and I'm going to pour it back into the bag so you can see. There it goes. See how much it is? Okay. Well, yes, guys, it's not real food. Look, this is the amount of sugar that's in a ketchup. So those packs of sugar, the packs of ketchup that you're eating are basically like a pack of sugar. Okay? So, I mean, you might as well just, one of those packs might be a little bit less than this because these packs are a little bit larger. But you can see how this is basically all sugar. Okay, so you guys share this out. If you think this information is valuable, I would love for you guys to follow me, share this out. I'll be coming back on doing more things like this. I do other things to help to educate people on health, nutrition, fitness, all right, and taking care of yourself, learning how, you know, you can be healthier, all right, by watching what you eat, by just being aware of little things like that. And these are just a few examples that I had right here, but I would like to come back on and give you some other demonstrations later, especially, you know, on candies as we head into the holidays, all right? So if you're able to if you're somewhere where you're getting a lot of sugar, you just definitely need to try to eliminate it, guys. Just don't eat it. Just don't eat it. Just try to really stay away from it, because it really keeps you on that sugar cycle where you're constantly going to be craving sugar, and that is a really, really, really bad feeling, okay? That is really tough. It keeps you to where your blood sugar drops and you're dipping like this, like a roller coaster all day, okay? And it will cause you to accumulate body fat and belly fat for sure. And sugar is a risk factor for heart disease now, so you need to be aware of that. And again, that's why I wanted to come on and just tell you guys that, you know, the max amount of sugar for men and women, all right, men is a little bit more, 9 grams here. I'm sorry, 9 teaspoons, and then 6 teaspoons here. And most Americans are getting 4 times the amount that are in these containers, okay? So you guys take care. Try to use these tips.